Okay, next up we have Titan's Return Blitzwing in the box. I have not opened him yet, and I might open him now, but I might not. I'm just gonna show you all the guys I got from the Prime Wars trilogy in the package. I also got Caliburst and Slugslinger, or just Slugslinger. Power of the Primes, Cutthroat, who I got for free, and I'll explain that in a second. Combiner Wars Air Raid. I've been on the lookout for him for a while. I got him right at the end of the last day for a really good deal. He's not been opened. Weird Wolf. I was waiting on this guy for a while, and I'm glad I waited because I got a really good deal on him. Alright, so there's those guys, and yeah. The last guy I got from the Prime Wars trilogy is Leader Class Megatron. I couldn't fit him on screen before when I had the other guys out, so I decided to put him out here. I was on the fence about this guy because MP36 had just come out, and I know I just started collecting masterpieces, but I could have afforded to get MP36 easily. I just chose not to because there were so many other good figures out that I wanted. And it's impractical for him to transform into a gun because it doesn't work for my purposes, being a stop-motion animator. It just doesn't work for what I do. And this Tank Megatron really blew me away. It's a very good figure. So here he is in robot mode. And here he is in robot mode, and his head is off screen. How very annoying. Here he is, and this right here is the reason why I was on the fence about him, and it really is one of the things that bothers me about his robot mode. I am going to get an upgrade kit for him because his legs are also an issue. He doesn't have any ankle pivot or anything on his feet. His head is perfect, there's nothing wrong with his head, and all his chest and his arms, everything's fine. The gun could be a little better, and the upgrade kit fixes that, so that's why I'm going to get the upgrade kit. But overall, he's a great figure. Just might paint some of these red bits silver, but other than that, excellent figure, worth every penny. And that's it for Combiner Wars Megatron. Okay, when I showed all the Combiner Wars and Titans Return and Power of the Primes ones, I didn't have enough room to show these guys. This is Power of the Primes Blackwing, Power of the Primes Firestar, and Power of the Primes Blot. Don't tell me it's Novastar, it's not. That's just how it's Hasbro's fake name. That is not her real name, they just lost the license to the name. But I didn't, because I never had it in the first place, so I'm just going to call her Firestar. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, Combiner Wars Wind Charger. That doesn't sound right. It's Wind Charger, isn't it? I'm going to look that up. For some reason, I don't feel sure about that. But anyway, these guys, great figures, all of them. Moving on. Okay, these are all the figures I got that are from Dark of the Moon. I know this guy was from the Age of Extinction toy line, but he is a Dark of the Moon character. First of all, we got Laserbeak, who I'm just going to really quickly transform and show. I had to get this Laserbeak because I got the movie The Best Soundwave, who is basically just an updated version of the Human Alliance Soundwave, and he didn't come with the Laserbeak or Mr. Gold. And I loved this size of this Laserbeak figure. It fits really nicely with the Legend scale, and I decided to get him. He was a good price. This Twin Twist was only like $5. He didn't come, well, he did come with this weapon. I got the guy to give me the weapon. But, I just liked the mold of Topspin, so I decided to get him. And I didn't have a G1 Accurate Colors Bayformers Ratchet, so I decided to get him. And I love the colors and the head of this guy. I'll have to show you the head in robot mode, but he looks great. And this Megatron was a great deal, and he's actually a pretty cool figure. I didn't think I would like him that much, but there we are. Alrighty, and because he wouldn't fit on the screen before, I got Leader Class Sentinel Prime. I never picked up this figure when Dark of the Moon came out. I don't know, I just wasn't in... I wasn't really into the leader class figures back then. My friend has him, but I never got him, and I always had my eye on him, and I finally just did it. I finally picked him up, and his electronics work. Doesn't sound like Leonard Nimoy, but okay. Anyway, great figure, and I'm glad I picked him up. And here are the free bin figures that I got. I got this HFTD Insecticon. I didn't get this guy in the free bin, but he might as well have been in the free bin since his arms both broke. Protoform Starscream. Alright. And these guys. I did get these guys in the free bin. One Step Changer Roll Bar from Age of Extinction. A Headless Twinferno in the free bin. An Armless Sky Warp. And an armless, crappy, gimmicky Bumblebee. I actually really like this roll bar. I like the design of him. He's pretty cool. He's probably the best out of all of them. But that's it. There they are. Alrighty, on the way, in addition to stopping at that collector shop, I also stopped at this church sale, which I go to every year, and they had a ton of Transformers. So, the biggest and best one that I picked up, you would think it's the Megatron, but it's this Rampage. This is not only the red Rampage, which is super hard to find. This is the dust-damaged and gold-plated, I guess, Rampage Among the Ruins 3-pack Toys R Us exclusive Rampage, who I looked up on eBay later, and he's worth about like $200. This Ravage, also in that 3-pack, he's missing his tail, but it is what it is. Hubcap, actually my favorite aesthetically out of all of these guys. I love this guy. And G1 Roller from G1 Prime. I'm glad I picked him up. I think he's a cool little guy. Animated Rat Bat. Here's what he looks like in robot mode. And Leader Class Megatron and Smokescreen. A ton of guys. RC. A couple of lockdowns over there. But anyway, there they are. Alrighty, so before I show you guys my very favorite figures that I got, I'm going to show you these. These are... Just wait 1 second. Ugh. These are a few guys I picked up. I picked up these two at a collector's shop on the way to the convention. And I picked up Hailstorm because I always kind of wanted him. Rumble. That's Rumble. The blue one's Rumble. Don't argue with me. And Hardshell. These are all great figures. I just don't have a lot to say about them. So, there they are. Alrighty, now these are some of my favorite figures that I picked up. Animated Oil Slick, Generations Warpath I've been looking for a long time. I'm so glad I picked him up. And Springer, who I've also been searching for ages. Generations, Chug, Scourge. I don't know why I lost the name there. I don't know the name of this guy, but he's awesome. Anyway, all these guys are probably most of my favorites that I have opened so far, with exception to the one and a couple more that are coming after. Alrighty, before I reveal the final 2 figures of my haul, I wanted to show you guys these. I forgot to show you the Ironhide before, but I got this HFTD Ironhide. He's missing his gun. I got him for like $5. He's a great deal. And I got this little guy for free when I got Blitzwing. It's a little Target Master. And I got this for free when I got one of my exclusives, and it transforms into a mini Soundwave. I also got these Energon Cubes from Capture Prey. Those are really cool. And I got this exclusive pin for ordering the Premier Pass for this weekend at TFCON. Anyway, here it is. The final 2 figures. Alrighty. Human Alliance Barricade. He came with his instructions and Frenzy, and he's in very good condition. And I got this guy for $55. He is out of the package, but still, that's a great deal. I do realize he has issues with his feet. I mean, he has some really weird feet issues, but, other than that minor problem with his feet, this guy is an incredible figure. I'm talking about him off screen because I'm trying to fix that issue, and I can't. I'll have to do that later. His wheel has been weird, but anyway, he is incredible in vehicle mode. He scales very well with this Bumblebee and this Soundwave in Human Alliance mode. Anyway, I love this figure, and now down for the number one figure, my favorite, that I picked up at TFCON this year. Here he is, Dark of the Moon Deluxe Soundwave, in the package, unopened. I do plan to open this guy. I'm not going to leave him sitting in the package and be cruel like that. It is the official one. It is not a knockoff or anything. And what I was talking about before, when I got that one guy free, I got Cutthroat free when I got him, because he was kind of expensive. So the guy gave me Cutthroat for free. And anyway, that's my haul, guys. And now I'll show you a pan video of everything I got, and show you how many in numbers total I got at TFCon this year.